Here we go. Good morning, my trading friends. PK here with Out of the Box. And where am I? I'm at the final table. Actually, it's the kitchen table. And the name of our show today, I'm going to keep it real short for Out of the Box, is look, I can solve all your trading problems. That's right. I can do it. Believe me, 35 years experience. I've seen a lot. It's not about what stock to buy, what future to buy, or even the options. The options, again, I've mentioned, forget about the options. This is a separate business, and if you want to do options, we'd have to have a serious discussion about the options. But anyway, number one is for openers, there's no books here, no trading books. You can forget about all those trading books. They're not going to help you. You've heard me say it over and over again. So listen, I wrote them down in my notes. You know I have to read the notes because I have memory problems. For number one is, look, what are the problems I can help you with? This I know for sure. One, we can take a look at your entry method, even though this is the least important, as you know. You have to have something. The most important thing is, number one, to pick a direction. I don't care what it is, long or short. You must have conviction on the direction what you're going to do. Bitcoin, AMC, doesn't matter. CrowdStrike if you're a stock trader, gold, silver. I don't care what the hell you're trading. You must have a conviction. You can't wake up every morning and say, hey, I'm going to let my indicators or my setup direct the trade. It's quite the opposite. So number one, we'll look at your entry method just to make sure and that you have a direction. Even more important. Number two, of course, how much to risk. We know I say it over and over again, bet small. This is no question. What is small? I think you should risk 0.5%. Okay, you want to go to 1% of your capital, go ahead. But really, you want to take smaller risks so you can stay in the game. Remember, the name of the game in trading is the number one rule is to always protect your capital. This is number one, more important than anything. And most of you, a lot of us, all of us can break this rule, including me. We get carried away. We love it. We get very convinced. We, as they say, married to the position. So we'll talk about how much to risk. Number three, again, you've heard me talk about all these things, which is really important, when to get out, how much to go for. This is a very big problem. Of course, my opinion, as I mentioned before, thousands of trades, 35 years experience, long-term trader. As I mentioned, I was the position trader in the 80s, early 90s, until the whole thing with this short-term internet, with that trade station and interactive brokers, as we all know. Now we trade smaller and smaller and smaller. We're trying to be day traders and scalpers. Okay, we can go that direction, but still, the risk reward stays the same. You want to make sure you better be betting $1. As you've heard me say, I'm going to try to convince you to go for 6-1 at least to start. I want to have you go more, which means less trades. So we'll look at that problem. It's another problem I can solve very easy. Of course, I can't force any of you to do any of these things. It's still up to you, because all I know what you're doing now. If it's working, it's only if you're breaking the basics, the foundations of trading, which is all about, I call it the trade management. You're going to suffer. You're not going to get anywhere. You only have streaks, you'll win a bunch, and then you're going to go right back to even or down or blow all your money for so many reasons. Okay, number four is, number four is how to handle your trade. This is a very big problem. Also, once you're in your stock or in your future, what do? When do you move your stop? Do you move your stop? When should I move it to break even? Should I trail that stop? As you guys know, if you've watched some of my videos in the past, Not a fan of the trailing stop, but okay, maybe there are certain times, certain situations you want to use you want to move that stop up. And I'm telling you, this is an art. Forget about these rules, ATR and risk one, and you keep moving it up. It's never going to work. The books are wrong here. As I said, that's why I don't have any books. I got rid of all those trading books, and I'm telling you the same. They will pollute your mind and point you in the wrong direction. I think I made the point there. And number 5, actually that's it. So again, the 4 things, we'll look at your entry method, how much to risk, how much to go for, and how to handle yourself in the market. Notice how I don't talk about buy here, sell here, and show charts. Or if some of you follow me, how many times you see me post a chart with lines and drawing channels and this and that and a cup and handle and all these things? Of course, we can discuss these things. I'm not against any of these things can work. Believe me, we all pick them between 40 and 60%. We're all going to have losers. So it really comes down to how do you handle yourself. So anyway, I want to welcome you to, you guys know where to find me. You can rate me, call me on the Facebook Messenger. But if you really want to be a serious trader, I'm telling you, I can fix all your trading problems. This is PK with Out of the Box. I wish you guys make money today. Let's have a lot of action in the market. And that's it. Ciao, everybody.